Or let's look at the store, and we have an absolutely, I feel, amazing good news for Electra, Daredevil, and Night Nurse. And currently, this boost is in game, and this is on the Marvel Strike Force Twitter. In the 5.1 release notes, it stated that Electra and Daredevil will have their base health increased by 11%. Upon further testing these characters, we increased it to 38% instead. On top of Electra and Daredevil, we have also increased Night Nurse base health by 41%. Now, let me say this. I'm just going to talk about this team in general. And first of all, this team is highly T4 dependent. I went through and looked at all the T4s, and that's interesting. Now, one of the T4s that's probably going to be required for Shadowlands to work correctly is going to be Moon Knight's passive, which gives an extra 30% health. So, in addition to all this, Moon Knight gives them an extra 30% health, because if you look at this is, and then secondly, what this is a testament to the power creep of the game, because I just went through, it says right here, these changes are live in game and reflect their stats, but they're still pretty squishy. Now, I want to say this about Night Nurse, is Night Nurse, her healing is based off of her max health, so giving her a 41% health increase, plus then you got Moon Knight for another 30% if you put them on that team, then that's a pretty big jump, right? And then, her healing is based off of her max health. Other thing I want to say is she has a T4 on her special. It's kind of nice. That special is not Shadowlands dependent, but this team is T4 dependent. I think there's at least 6. I went through and I counted at least 6 ones that looked very interesting, if not required. I don't know. I'm going to have to test it. Now, people say, can I skip this team? I don't think it's going to be as bad as Elena. It's going to be an offensive war team. How important to you is an offensive war team? It's 2 characters. It's going to be White Tiger and Moon Knight. Are they going to be good? We don't know. We have developer provided footage, which is suspect, right? We need to play it. We need to test it. This might be like Zemo. Like I asked Chad, said, did you skip Zemo? A lot of people said, yeah, I skipped Zemo. How do you feel about skipping Zemo? Some people said, I'm good. I don't feel like I missed Zemo. Other people said, man, I wish I would have got Zemo. A lot of people that have Zemo think it's great. Maybe this is going to be like Zemo. If you skip it, that's fine. People are doing just fine without Zemo, but Zemo's amazing, right? In RTA for sure. So we're going to have to see. I'm going to be testing these teams as they come out. We've got Iceman in the Red Star Orbs for 3 days, so I'm guessing that maybe White Tiger offers will come out when that ends. Maybe that'll be Friday. Someone said in the data mined, a week from this Friday is supposed to be the campaign event for White Tiger, which is I think the 26th or the 27th. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but it's just something I just saw. And then, or it could start at the end of this Spending Cores event, which is Whale Wishes, not Well Wishes, Whale Wishes. Let's go to offer review. Anyway, so wait and see. But I have a feeling that if you are burnt out on new characters, and you don't need another offensive war team, maybe you don't have to do this one. But wait and see. I was wrong about Taskmaster. Taskmaster and being quite dominant on defense and war. And I remember going, But you know what? I kind of said, Beast, I skipped him and I was fine. I skipped I didn't go heavy on Beast. I didn't go heavy on She-Hulk, and I was fine. So, there's been characters that are not every character is mandatory. I want to say this Axeman team, Astonishing X-Men team with Jubilee and Bishop is really good. It's really, really good. It blows my mind nearly every day how good the Astonishing X-Men team is. Like, they're amazing. They are so good. Let's get into offer review. Daily Orb Bundle. Okay, so here's the valuations right here. We've got a gold orb. I personally value gold orbs at $2, premium orb at $1. So to me, this is a $3 value. So that's about 200 cores. So I don't really see the value there. I kind of wish that this event, they would, give us some core value deals, so you can double down on the milestones and get a good deal. But it seems like these things are just a little steep in my opinion. Let's move on. I don't like any of these gold gear offers at all. I actually think they're terrible. Armory 14 orb offer. I would be all about this if this was an Armory 15, but the 14s are Available if you finish the campaigns Doom 1, 2, and 3. So I'm not a fan. Let's move on. Extraordinary Energy Bundle. I'm good on this. I'm not buying this today because, my Alliance is finished up. And by the way, that very last milestone for the Alliance event is a new-ish orb. It had artwork that we've never seen before. And it's supposed to be give a 5-star, but 5-star, but no minions. And so I got mine today, and I got a duplicate Luke Cage, and I was awarded 3750 Elite 4s. So it doesn't give the Elite 5s, doesn't give the Elite 6s. It's one of those gives Elite 4s. So I was a little bit disappointed. There was no way of checking the contents of the orb, and literally when I claimed the reward, it just opened automatic for me. And a lot of people, but I know that some people pulled 6s and 7s, but I got a duplicate. Anyways, this is a good value if you refresh the 100s on the energy. Plus, this will give you some extra currency if you're going to go hard tomorrow on the Iceman Blitz. This is not a good deal if you only do the 50s. Personally, I do the 50s on the campaign energy and the ISO 8 energy every day. And so this is not as good a value, but if you do the 100s, this is actually a better than the 100 refreshes. So I've been buying this. Now that our Alliance has wrapped up the event, I'm done. I'm not doing any more, so let's move on. Silver promotion credits. This is the trash offer. 30 silver promotion credits for $50. I've been talking about this, that the kind of like the baseline price for me recommending these is the 50 silver promotion credits for $15, which they've been running that 10 silver promotion credits calendar for $3, which is in alignment with that $15 price. So I don't like this. I think this is at least double the price it should be. I think it's trash. Think about it like this. Just take a single character from 4 to 5. $90! Trash. $90 to take a single character from 4 to 5. No. All right, squirrel offer. Okay. I wouldn't suggest this to anybody. Young Avengers is a kind of a team missing one character. There's 4 Young Avengers. Maybe later we'll get another character. A lot of people have speculated that might be Spider-Gwen. Squirrel Girl is an okay character, but she doesn't lead you to another legendary or anything like that. Plus, she is hard node farmable. You can see I'm 269 out of 300. I'll get her to 7 stars here eventually. I just don't see the rush for this character or any need of importance. She doesn't lead you to anything else. The team is very okay. It's actually an incomplete team without a 5th Young Avenger. Let's move on. Advanced Tech Gear offer. I personally do not buy purple gear, but when I was buying purple gear, I would not buy it for more than 10 cents a piece. We've gone mutant on mutant on mutant, 4 mutants on a row. So I imagine a lot of people have a shortage of these 2 pieces. But so if you need 2 of these pieces, you're basically right at that 10 cents per piece, and you can see like there. But typically this 3rd piece right here is, I've got 315. My guess is that you have a shortage of these 2 pieces here, but not that one there. But that's still reasonable in that 10 cents per piece offer. If you need all 3 of them, I guess that's a great deal, but probably only need 2 of the 3. I'm not buying it. Let's move on. Mega Orb Bundle. I guess I wasn't clear on this yesterday. I like this offer. I think this is a great offer. Mega Orbs are worth $5, right? To newer players, they're maybe worth more than $5. The Mega Orbs will give you between 50 and 100 shards of a marquee character. If you just unlocked Nick Fury, Coulson's great. I guess the only thing is like, what do you do with Nick Fury and Coulson? Well, they're still used on a defensive war team. With S.H.I.E.L.D., Nick Fury, Coulson's still a very strong defensive war team. I'm personally using them in a hybrid team with Inhumans, which is Black Bolt, Yo-Yo, and Crystal with Coulson and Nick Fury. That's an amazing defensive war team. Yes, it can be countered, but it's an amazing team. I'm really happy with that. 180 shards. Which is kind of nice if you just unlock Nick Fury. Nick Fury is now a 3-star unlock, and he's in a permanent legendary status like Iron Man is now. And in Marvel Strike Force money, 180 character shards for $10, because this is worth at least $5, is a good value. So to be clear, I like this offer. This is a B+ offer. Of B, if I was going to give it an A, B, C, D, E, F, This is like a B offer for sure. This is great. Let's move on. I don't need it, but anyways, let's move on. Plus, where do you get Coulson? He's in those orbs, but he's probably going to disappear out of those orbs and be hard node farmable, would be my guess. And probably Emma will be added into the new seasonal milestone orbs that are coming out. That would be my guess. Let's move on. She-Hulk. No. Not a fan of She-Hulk. She's super slow. I guess she's fine. I don't even know if Fantastic Four should be on defense. I still like using them on offense most of the time with Namor. 50 characters for $30 is just way too expensive for a character that doesn't help you unlock a legendary character or something like that. Let's move on. Zemo. Zemo, the king of RTA. This guy destroys in RTA. You know how you beat Zemo in RTA? You take your Zemo in with Emma. That's how you beat Zemo. And you know how you beat Emma plus Zemo? Pro tip, Cable plus Emma with Zemo. That's how you beat them. Speed meta on this stuff, man. It's crazy. It's crazy good in RTA. Almost not fun. Not a fan of RTA. So just in its current form at all. Anyways, is it worth 50 character shards for $30? That's up to you. I personally have him in 6-star land, and what that means to me is that it takes 200 shards to go from 6 to 7s, or 300 shards to go from 6 to 7. I just let them get there naturally. I'm actually very happy with characters at 6 stars. I don't feel like there's a rush to get them to 7 stars. But this guy is quite good in that particular game mode. And I actually took him into Dark Dimension 4, and I was happy with him in Dark Dimension 4. Let's move on. Superior Basic Catalyst offer, not a fan. Again, I believe this is a function of Dark Dimension 4 for people that spent all their Dark Dimension 3 rewards, and now they're trying to get through Dark Dimension 4, and they just don't have enough pieces. To take a character from 1 to 15 sometimes takes as many as 2,400 of these, and going on some characters going from gear tier 14 to gear tier 15 takes 1,000 of these. If I'm going to spend $25, shouldn't it at least take me to 15? I'd be okay with this if this was like 1,000. I'm not buying it. Anyways, do what you got to do, but I think this is Kraken territory right here for sure. Same, $50. Let me put it to you this way. I could spend $50 and this would not even take me from 14 to 15 on just these pieces alone. Maybe one little part, one little piece. $50, man. Oof. That's a hard oof. All this gold gear stuff is just outrageously priced in my opinion. Right here we have for $10, we have 1,000 or 900 campaign energy, ISO campaign energy. So this is a good value if you're spending the 100s. If you just do the 50s, I just do 50s. This is not a good deal, so I don't buy this. I think you would actually run out of nodes to farm if you bought this. Like you would actually have to refresh the nodes because I don't know if there's enough nodes to use all this energy. Special orb draft. At best, I value gold orbs at $2 a piece. Training orbs at $2 a piece, so that's $4. Premium orbs, $1 a piece, so $3. So I'm not going to buy this because I wouldn't be happy if I got a gold orb for $3. Let's move on. Legacy 1. Legacy 1 orbs I value at 25 cents a piece. So this 5 orbs is $1.25. And the valuation of that is based off of the amount of gold and purple gear that's in these orbs. I'm not valuing the legacy characters in here, which is Spider. There's a bunch of legacy characters in. Brand new player, this is actually probably a pretty good deal because you do get quite a bit of characters that most people already have. But if you're, it's kind of like a catch-up mechanic, you will. So this will have higher value to someone that is just getting started and needs to get bulk character shards. But for most people, this is just not a great deal. Let's move on. All right, gold orb bundle. At best, gold orbs we value at $2 a piece. This is a blitz orb, which I do not value at all, maybe 10 cents a piece. And then we've got some gold right there. So this is probably only worth $2.50 to me, not worth $5. Limited time sale. This is a normal offer that's always here. Gold orbs, $2 a piece, so $12 of value, plus maybe another $4. $16 does not add up to $30. Raid health pack. Oh yeah, I guess if you're, the only reason to buy this, I guess, is to get first time completion bonus in U7, or maybe if you're stuck in Doom raid. We did 60% today. Yay, yes. Anyways, 3750 orb fragments on a 15. What is that? That's like 18% of an armory 15 orb for getting 60%. It feels bad. Yeah, they said the rewards were off because of blue ISO. Can't wait. Actually, ISO, I'm not worried about ISO as much as like if they said, well, we're going to come out with Gear Tier 16 already, then I'd be upset. But anyways, let's just move on. I'm not going to buy this. I don't recommend that. At best, training materials, $2 a piece, plus another $1 for those. $5 of value, so we're not going to buy that. Let's move on. I don't think there's anything by Pack of Shame. We don't buy that anymore. Be a dirty blitzer. You don't have to buy it. All right, we don't buy any of this stuff down here. And I wish they had a confirmation right here. I'd be totally terrible if you bought that. I guess customer service will let you back out of that if you do it extra. There's no confirmation on this. Like if you click that, 1,000 cores gone for something that I think is worth. I've got 90,000 of these. That's probably worth $1 at tops. I'd feel bad. Also, Scopely, please bring back the 10 for 10. Please, if we're going to break our fingers scrolling all the way to the bottom, at least give us a 10 for 10. Wouldn't that be nice? 10 for 10. Bring it back. People like the 10 for 10. It's nothing, man. It just gives us a reason to actually look at the offers every day. I would think it'd be a win-win. All right, let's talk about this. The Kree minion. Kree minion team. So Nick Fury is now a 3-star unlock. $35 is for these 5 Kree minions. So these will get you the Kree minions, and then you should be able to unlock Nick Fury, which has been moved to that same status as Iron Man. Iron Man and Nick Fury are the least legendaries of the legendaries, in my opinion, right now. Is this worth it? Well, I mean, I guess if you've got to have every character and you want to have every legendary, is Nick Fury that important? He's a good character, but he's the power creep. Nick Fury was the bomb diggity 2 years ago or so, but he's not quite that important to get. I do use Nick Fury on defense and war, and I'm very happy with him in Coulson. I get that. This particular offer way back in the day was $100 for 50 of these, and that was before these were reworked. These were actually worse. There's 50, 50, 50, 50, and Nick Fury was a 5-star unlock. So this has gone down in price, but it seems to me that they had an offer. I have to go back and look for $25 for this. I think this offer has gone up $10 to $15 from 3 or 4 months ago. Someone I'm sure will let me know. If you remember, put it down in the comment section. It's blurry, but I want to say it's like 3-4 months ago. There was a Kree offer, 100 character shards for like $19 or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, the one way back 2 years ago was $100 for 50, 50, 50. Anyways, if you want to get Nick Fury, go for it. He's a great team. It's an okay team. All right, let's move on. All right, we're going to skip over all the offers that are duplicates here and just look at the one. Okay, Wrath of the Gods offer. Okay, so here's the deal. This orb also includes Loki and Heimdall. As Guardians, do a couple things for you. 5-star Asgardians help you unlock Black Bolt, and Black Bolt helps you unlock Ebony Maw. And then Hela and Loki are villain Mr. Controllers, which help you unlock Phoenix. So you have, 5 6-star villain Mystic Controllers, which includes Hela and Loki. You're good to go. I do think that Hela is kind of like the main character in the game for moving rosters forward in a pathway to 3 amazing characters. Those 3, she's amazing herself. But 3 other amazing characters, which would be Black Bolt, Ebony Maw, and Phoenix. So I do think this is important. Now, the risk to this is that you spend $20 and you get 30, well, I guess, who else is it? 30 Thor. Is Thor in this offer? I can't even, I imagine Thor's in here too. I'd have to look at the orb. I'm pretty sure Thor's in here. The chat's saying yes. But what if you got 30 Heimdall shards for $20? Yeah. And so, yeah, Thor is definitely in this. So there's 5 characters in this orb, including Thor. Not shown here is going to be Thor and Loki. All right, do what you got to do. I actually think, I hate to say this, I really think Hela is an important character to focus on. She really is, if you want to move your character, because the game's mostly about legendaries, right? And there's a lot of value there in getting Hela up and running. There you go. And there's Thor right there. But Thor is a raid store character, so he's kind of tricky. Thor is actually really good early game as well, because now he works quite amazingly with Wave 1 Avengers. So I get it. The value on this. Do what you got to do. This is an early game play. Thor has value not only in Asgardians, but also in Wave 1 Avengers. He's actually really good in Wave 1 Avengers and War for sure. Let's move on. Silver promotion credits. That one's trash. Ooh, White Queen offer. So you guys know I have like a top 5 list that has like 15 characters on it. She's definitely one of the top 5 characters of the game. Everybody's like, but you have like 10 5 characters. Yeah, I don't know. Emma's got to be at least is there a legendary better than Emma other than Doom? I mean, who's better than Emma? Not a lot of characters. I mean, it's a very, very short list of characters better than Emma. Now, let's put this pricing on this. You got a gold orb and training orb. So basically, you got about $2 value there, $2 value. This is insultingly bad right here, these 5s. At least we make it 555. We talked about that a lot. But 50 character shards for $31 is outrageous. But I can't stress the importance of her, how important she is. She's quite good. Where is she going to be? Right now, she's currently not available. She was a milestone character. So what my guess is going to be is what's going to happen with Emma is we have the milestone orbs, and they said that they're not going to update the contents of those orbs. They're going to introduce new orbs. So they might come out with like a spring milestone orb. And what they did last time is they removed, it used to have Coulson and Captain Marvel, and they took Captain Marvel out and they put Symbiote Spider-Man. And right now it's Symbiote Spider-Man and Coulson. They're probably going to take Coulson out, and they're going to make it an orb, the new orbs, whatever they're going to be for the next milestone event. It's going to be Emma and Symbiote Spider-Man. Now the problem with those orbs is like, let's say that's you want to get Symbiote Spider-Man out of those orbs. The drop rates on him are pretty low. 100 orbs would give you, on average, 24 and a half Symbiote Spider-Man shards. 100 orbs nets you about 25 Symbiote Spider-Man shards. So even when she finds a home somewhere, my guess is that she's going to move into that slot with Symbiote Spider-Man, and Coulson's going to be moved out. It's still going to be pretty hard to get her. So am I saying buy this? I don't know. It's really pricey, man. If you're a Mega Kraken, go for it. I mean, this is probably an auto buy for a Super Kraken, but I think for most people, this price point's a little out of reach. Let's move on. All right. What I mean by out of reach is just there's no value. I'm not talking about whether people can afford it. We're not talking about if you can afford it now. We're talking about value. It's just the value on it. The value on this stuff is sometimes so out there, it's hard to even put it into perspective. All right, let's move on. I think we've got, this is the orb draft. I buy this draft. Okay, this is the $1 orb draft I like. This one does not have the watermelon orb. So look in this slot right here. If it has the watermelon orb, I don't like it. This is the one I do like. Red Star, I value at $1.50. Premium orbs, I value at $1. Training materials, I value at $2. And basic orbs, I don't know if they were the $1, but sometimes you get something really good in them. I've had good luck with good things come out of those 14 basic orbs. So this is one that I do buy. I bought this yesterday on my other account. Let's move on. Special orb draft. We talked about that one. All right, we're going to scroll all the way to the bottom, and I think we're going to wrap it up. What do you think about this Shadowlands team and Moon Knight and White Tiger? Does this right here change your thoughts on that team? The boost to Daredevil and Electra and Night Nurse. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm curious if people are going to go for it or not. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.